Hello Cappies, welcome to the weekly tarot check-in. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs, or wherever you have Cappi in your chart. Whenever you come across this video, it will be the right sign for you. And I have kind of drawn some oracle cards for you already, guys. One from the archetype by Kim Krantz, and I love this deck. And it's very interesting what shows up for you. So there is this deep kind of mystic knowing that you have. The card Gnosis talks about that inner truth, that inner knowing that moves away from all kind of knowing that you get in books. So you're tapping into that old kind of mysticism that we all have access to, but which Capricorns kind of innately have, that kind of mysteriousness that they carry in their energy, in their archetypes. And some of you are tapping into that old knowledge here. And it's a way of knowing things. It's a way of tuning into quantum healing. It's a way of doing Reiki, doing some kind of healing for others, for yourself. This is just you kind of tapping into that old wisdom that is within you. Some of you are waking up to who they really are. And if you haven't done that in the past already, you are coming into that energy right now where you have that deep inner knowing about how the world works, how the universe is working. And that's very beautiful. It's kind of you tap into that old knowledge of sorts and transcend what you have always learned in the outside, in schools, in books, because there is a much deeper level of knowledge out there and you're tapping into that. Look at these beautiful cards. We have the frog, the bee and the peacock, and it's all really beautiful and fitting together in my opinion, because the frog is talking about healing. It's rejuvenating. It's kind of the waters cleansing the frog here. And you know, the frog in its stages of development, it has different forms. It's changing form over time and pretty quickly. And that's what you are doing. You're kind of healing. You're kind of moving out of your limitations here. And I know that this kind of reading is very much on a soul level and very metaphysical as it might sound. But I just want to keep it that way for the archetype and for the oracle cards. But I feel that those I'm connecting to, you know what I mean. You're coming kind of a different version of yourself. You're healing on all levels. You might even be healing others by doing energy work, quantum healing, Reiki, whatever you're doing. But that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. With the bee, yeah, you're working with your energies. You're working with that kind of deep inner wisdom here. In whatever way that is and in whatever way you express that. But you're kind of putting out that energy into the world with that deep knowing that you have, even if you don't want to, even if you're doing it on a very unconscious level, you are kind of sending out that energy and having an effect on others as well. So that's a very beautiful energy you're stepping into, Cappies. With the peacock, again, this is someone who's very beautiful, but also on the inside, not only looks-wise, you know. This is you stepping into your true powerful self, Capricorn. You finding that inner truth, that inner wisdom, and conveying that out into the world by whatever means. Like I said, even if you're doing it unconsciously, this is someone who has a lot of compassion, who accepts his own self and that of others as well. And that's a very, very healing and very beautiful energy to send out into the world. All right, let's dive into the tarot reading. Alright, let's dive into your tarot reading, guys, and see if we can get into more worldly matters. What is your energy at the moment? What are you diving into? What is coming up for you whenever you see that? Okay. This is what has been going on in the past. It feels like you have come to a crossroads where you made a decision to no longer give your energy towards things that make you sad, things that don't go well in your life. The Five of Pentacles is a kind of a victim mentality, kind of a hardship mentality, where you're focused on lack, where you're focused on what's not working in your life. You have kind of cut that out of your life though with the Two of Swords. And you have moved your perspective here towards a deeper knowing. What's going on in your present state right now, Cappies? Yeah, you're kind of letting that go. Again, the 5, look at that. Number 55 is talking about huge changes. And I'm feeling that in your whole energy. You have let go of inner conflicts, of conflicts with others. You're kind of coming to the awareness that people are okay the way they are, and especially that you are okay the way you are. And you are exactly in the right place where you should be in your life. You are starting to accept that you are kind of not, not stressing out over things that don't work out according to plan anymore. Two of Wands reversed. It feels like you have kind of, or you are making this decision now where you want to go with your life. You're kind of not stressing out anymore about your life path. You have the deeper knowing and the trust in the universe that everything will work out according to how your soul has planned it. And you're not trying to control that anymore. What's the challenge for you at the moment here? So we have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. Lovely. Ten of Wands talks about letting go of burdens, letting go of everything that has been weighing on your shoulder. Anytime, any kind of conflict, any kind of inner turmoil, of struggle, of hardships, you know, that is just a focus. And I think that some of you have really kind of found that balance with the two twos here and found your way of changing your perspective towards letting go of whatever is burdening you. You're kind of moving into a much brighter version of your life by letting go of inner conflicts. You know, you're moving from the 5 here to the 6. You're letting go of that inner turmoil, of stressing out over things and moving from the dark towards the light. You're moving on to calmer waters, towards better times, towards a better future for yourself, because you are letting go of burdens. And some of you who are not there already, that's the challenge you're facing, to let go of anything that weighs heavy on your shoulders, that is kind of dragging your energy down. But I'm really confident because there is so much healing and deep inner knowing in that energy that you're carrying, Capricorn. You're gonna tap into that inner knowing and you will know how to do this. All right, what's the advice from Spirit here, how to deal with that? How you can easily move on here? To find that inner strength, because we all have that inner strength within ourselves. We just have a kind of distorted focus sometimes, and we are not focusing on what we have, but we are focusing on what we don't have. And that's what kind of brings our energy levels down and brings us into this state of inner conflict and stress and worries and anxieties and burdens. But you know, it's kind of time to shift your focus towards that inner strength, towards that inner knowing that you have, Cappies. Let's clarify the Strength card here. Another major arcana card coming out for you, the Lovers in the reverse. It's time to make a decision for yourself on where you focus, on finding that harmony within yourself. That's the most important thing for you, to shift your perspective here towards more beautiful things, you know. I'm just trying to find out what this could mean on a 3D level in your outside world. This could mean for you to kind of leave situations behind that are very much full of conflict. You know, if you are in a relationship where there is a lot of fighting that doesn't make you happy, it's time to make a decision and kind of find the inner strength to let go of whatever is burdening you. If it is a workplace situation, it's time to move on from that if it gives you a lot of sorrow and anxiety, you know. So that could be the interpretation on a 3D level for some of you guys, to tap into your strength, make a decision towards your own harmony, towards a better future for yourself. Okay, what's going to be the potential outcome for you guys in this subject? Keep in mind, the energies here, especially about predictions, are just current interpretation of your energy. You can change that up. It's all in your hands because you create your future, no one else does. And nothing is set in stone. Okay, what's going to be the outcome for you, Cappies? The 7 of Pentacles. You're going to take inventory here in a situation. Is it still worth my energy? Do I really want to invest in that anymore because it's giving me a hard time? You're kind of changing. Look at that. You're going to be successful with that. Once you realize that someone is draining your energy, you're going to get rid of that and you're moving on towards more success here. With the 6 of Wands, this is you transforming into this beautiful butterfly. You kind of healing. You know, it can be interpreted on many levels. For some of you, this is an internal healing, letting go of the past, letting go of dark thoughts, of anxiety, of depression. For others, this is you getting rid of a job that no longer fulfills you, getting rid of a partnership that doesn't give back, okay? Take it as it resonates, guys. It's beautiful. It's healing. It's coming into better times for you, Cappies, and I'm so happy for you. Love you guys. Bye-bye.